Well, here at BRS, it's going to be a real short video, but just an update. The old Kubuta Tractor I love to death, but I'm getting a little popping in the rear end. So I drove it up here on my lift and I'm fixing to do a full service. And I was pushing some pretty heavy brush and debris in the back, and I got a right rear popping that I don't like. So we're going to get us a service manual, check all the fluids, put it back to spec, and then start into this thing here through the winter, getting it all dolled up and repainted. I did get the big old Powermatic in here, and it was sitting out here on the porch earlier. A couple of wonderful neighbors come in. Didn't want to take the threshold off, so we got it across with no damage. That's a hefty little old Powermatic. Now, this one here, I mean, this is a 24 by 20 bed. Water cooler is sitting over there. And anybody knows anything about these old Powermatics, it's got the hydromatic adjuster on it. It's going to take some really TLC to get this thing sellable. But, she's huge. She's a beast. And then, of course, there's the Guardian. And I've already fired it up. It runs like a champ. So, anyhow, short afternoon clip. Kubuta's got to go into and make sure everything's fluid-wise. And that popping really concerned me this afternoon. And it was in the four-wheel drive. When I took it out of four-wheel drive, but it was popping in the rear. And so as soon as I find out the exact model of this thing, even though it's got a L1720 loader on it, that's not the serial number. But she's doing really great. Happy with the buy. And, we got everything under tarp. The old Tanwick saws over there covered up. And way over there, the 58 Ford's covered up. And, of course, I got to get onto that CJ5. And got the, over here, got everything arranged. Got my old Mercedes 80 back under cover. Had some pretty bad storms today. No hail. But there's the old bomb lifter. And then the front of it is the Dirt's 3-cylinder, and then the Perkins 4-cylinder set in front. So felt like we got a pretty good weekend done, even though I had really, really lousy back and the old knees are bad. So we're looking at gloomy skies. Going to get 80% tonight. Could be severe. Oh, we're getting rain. So, all right, back into the shop real quick. This Powermatic, though, interests me. Now, I know it's three-phase, but could put a 220-volt 30-amp motor on it. I've got one sitting on the shelf in there. They come off of another mill. And so Pragmatic Lee, he's working on one, but his doesn't have the big, tall pedestal. So Pragmatic Lee, if you want to buy this thing, give me a holler, hit my about, or anybody. It's not a keeper. So anyhow, I'm going to sit down for a fall down. I'm wore out. Oh. But the Guardian, man, I tell you what, that was a good buy. And I got a gentleman coming in here from Houston to look at a bunch of Mercedes. I think he's going to take that 16-speed Craftsman, runs like a champ. Now, if he don't take it, I will dollar it up and it'll go for triple the money. But right now, I've got to start liquidating some of these radial saws. Yeah, that little old sander over there at Craftsman, that was a mistake getting rid of my Delta 6, but belt sander. But it's going to go, and some more tools. Big shop fan is going to come off, go back there in the corner. Going to use that stem and the big heavy base to put on one of those with that little, radial saw. It needs to be not on a bench. It needs to be up in the air. And hook up my Themac valve grinder on it, which is a tool post grinder. All right, Bear's Rod Shop. Yes, I went and got a shave, cleaned up, got a haircut, getting ready for Mama Bear Sammy's memorial. Give us a thumbs up and a shout out, and please subscribe and hit that like button. And hopefully you like our contents enough to come back when we get on that Kubota and find out exactly what's making that popping noise. It's a wonderful tractor, and it's not enough that it worries me, but it was when I was pushing maybe the rear differential. I should have pushed down on the hill in with the four-wheel drive and engaged both of the tires or both of the gears on the axle. Anybody owns one of these Kubotas, appreciate the comment. That's 65 horse, 4-cylinder is a wonderful tractor to have. Bear's Rod Shop, we're out of here for Monday, October the, whatever it is, 24th, 25th. And just a short video this afternoon, what Bear's Rod Shop is up to. We're out of here.